Hello and welcome to the channel. Toyota just dropped the curtain on a brand new 2027 Tundra, and it's a massive deal. We're talking about a total refreshed front end and a brutal new overland trim. And Toyota finally fixed the single most annoying feature on the truck. If you've been waiting to buy a new full-size pickup truck, you're going to want to see this. Now, Toyota is offering 8 distinct ways to configure the 2027 Tundra, spanning everything from the basic work truck to high-end luxury. Let's break it down. The SR, this is your entry level, no-nonsense work truck. It's built for durability, easy to clean, and meant for a hard-working day. The SR5 is the sweet spot. It unlocks the full output gasoline engine and better wheels, and opens the door to most configurations. The Trail Hunter is brand new for 2027. This factory-built overlander built right on top of the SR5 trim, bringing serious trail armor without forcing you into a luxury price. And then there's the Limited, bridging the gap between work truck and luxury. It's the lowest trim where you can option the beastly iForce Max hybrid powertrain, and it adds genuine leather and heated seats. The Platinum and the 1794 edition, these sit in the same price point, but offer different flavors. The Platinum goes more sleek and modern, while the 1794 brings back the famous Western style. Then there's the TRD Pro. This is the ultimate. High-speed desert running, featuring a new Honeycomb color and upgraded FOX shocks. And the capstone sits on top. The ultimate premium luxury truck meant to challenge GMC's Denali, with top-tier materials and acoustic glass. So let's talk about what's spinning the tires. The Toyota brings back its proven twin-turbocharged 3.4-liter V6 architecture, made it with a lightning-fast 10-speed automatic transmission. But depending on the trim level that you have, there is a difference. First of all, there's the entry level. The iForce V6 detuned. This engine's only found on the SR trim. It still makes 348 horsepower and 405 pound-feet of torque. For the SR5 and above, you unlock the standard iForce V6. This version pumps out an amazing 385 horsepower and a massive 479 pound-feet of torque. And then you have the absolute king of the bunch, the iForce Max Hybrid. This setup sandwiches an electric motor between the V6 turbo, with a jaw-dropping 437 horsepower and a massive 583 pound-feet of torque. This is the engine that you want if you're doing a lot of towing or off-road work. And all that grunt translates direct into muscle. When properly equipped, a standard gasoline engine in the Tundra serves up a maximum towing capacity of 12,000 pounds. But if you opt for the hybrid, that towing capacity goes down to 11,450 pounds. As far as cargo goes, you can haul up to 1,940 pounds of payload. And Toyota brings back the 5.5, the 6.5, and the 8.1 foot bed length. No matter which trim package you're looking for, the styling got a major upgrade. Toyota gave you a 2027 Tundra with much more crisper lines and a square-jawed face, with a hexagonal grille and rectangular fog lights. But as I mentioned before, the big story is the SR5 Trail Hunter. Out of the box, it comes in with an upgraded suspension, Michelin LTX Trail tires, and bronze 18-inch wheels. A rugged battery skid plate, plus Toyota finally listened and put in front recovery hooks. Inside the Tundra, things are only getting better. A massive 14-inch infotainment center screen is now standard across all the trims, running a faster, upgraded multimedia system. But here's the crowd pleaser. Toyota finally fixed the remote start behavior. The older models, the engine would immediately shut off once you open the door. For 2027, the engine continues to run. It sounds like a small deal, but for Tundra owners that have been begging for this for years. One of the other big things, safety is getting a bumper-to-bumper upgrade with a debut of Toyota's Stay Safety Sense 4.0 across the entire lineup, giving you a smarter pre-collision lane tracking, and adaptive cruise control technology. So looking at the specs, is that 583 pound-feet of torque in a hybrid enough to make you choose between a Ford, a Ram, or a Chevy? Drop your comments down below. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.